What's up, y'all? What's up? What's up? Let's let everybody come in here. What's up? What's up? Let's break down this main slate in MLB real quick. What's up? What's going on, y'all? We're gonna break this main slate down, weekend or not. Let's get it. What's going on, brother? Keeping it moist. What's up, man? What's going on, y'all? What's up? What's up? What's up? Let's let everybody get in here. Saruji, what's up, man? Hope you guys are having a great weekend. I am having a great weekend. This fall, the doctor is in. Normally, I don't go live on the weekends, but you know, we've been going live a lot lately, so I was like, why not? Kim, man, what's up, man? Tweezy, baby, welcome. Glad you're on time this time. You're the man, Cam, doing real well with your info. That's awesome, Justin. What's up, Eric? 191 last night, still trying to break 200. You'll get there. It's so hot down here in Texas. I know, man. I know, bro. I agree. It is. What's up, Cam? Joe Mar, what's up? Ready for football? Me too, man. Paris, what's up? Thank you guys for joining me as always, man. Let's go ahead and get into this main slate. So I got an update a minute ago that AJ Green was carted off of the field on Saturday. That cannot be good. AJ Green carted off of the field today. So, wow. That's going to be a big deal. So, obviously, you don't want AJ Green. I mean, the news hasn't came out about that yet, but you don't want AJ Green. No. Texas is always hot. Yeah. Yeah, you're working in the heat, Philip? Man, that sucks, bro. What up, Cam? John Fogle, what's up, man? All right, so let's get into the slate. So the first thing that sticks out to me when I look at the slate are the Twins against Nova. Now, I get it. Nova had a good start last week against Miami. But in this matchup against the Twins, I mean, the Twins have been so hot, okay? Literally almost every single batter in this Minnesota offense crushes righties. Kepler, Polanco, Cruz, Rosario, Garver, Sano, Buxton. Like, there's only two guys in this lineup that aren't the greatest versus righties, Marwin and Shoop. Okay? Other than those two, the entire lineup crushes righties. Okay? And Nova versus lefties has been historically bad. We all know that. He doesn't strike out many guys, righty or lefty. Gives up a ton of hard contact to both sides. So Minnesota's definitely my stack to go to. Minnesota's definitely the stack to go with. Eddie and Kepler, the best two off. Yes. AJ Green news just broke on crutches now. Yeah, it's bad, man. That's bad, bro. Drop a like down below if you haven't already. All right. Everybody get in here. I know you were not expecting me to be live. You like San Diego? San Diego's not a bad stack. I mean, in GPP, they're going to be low owned. They're definitely not my favorite. In GPP, I kind of like Cleveland. I feel like a good amount of people are kind of off Cleveland, and Sparkman is horrible. So stack up Cleveland, stack up Minnesota. Those are my two stacks, Cleveland or Minnesota. The Reds are interesting against Chichi Gonzalez because he's not a good pitcher. So the Reds are fine too. But yeah, mainly Cleveland and Minnesota are the two offenses that stick out to me the most today. Cleveland stack again? Yeah. I like Van Meter, low percent owned possible. Yeah, I love Van Meter. The lefties against this dude are going to be really, really good. Antidepressants can increase use in children, teens, and young adults. Do not take with MAOI. The lefties against Chichi are going to be really, really good. So you definitely want the lefties. Van Meter is a solid option. I'm retiring, homie, from DFS. You're retiring? All right, bro. What? Jesus, leave me alone, dude. My fucking cat won't shut up, bro. Ask your doctor. Okay, so for the pitching, Dave, what's up, man? All right, so for pitching today, I'm still on Cole and Max, just like in the high five, to be honest with you. Cole and Max are kind of the two guys that still stick out to me. You can easily do it, no problem. And then Minnesota is definitely the stack that I want as well, but they're going to cost you. LA is also good against Baltimore because the starting pitcher for Baltimore is horrible. Still love Alex Bregman. He's too cheap. Some guys that I didn't mention in the high five that are interesting is Brandon Belt at first base. The more research I've done, the lefty-righty matchup against Quantrill is really good for him, and he's only 3.7, so he's fine. There's a few like cheap White Sox guys, like Rondon at 2-1 is a solid option against Perez. Rondon's batting 6th at 2-1, and he hits lefties very well, so he's a solid option for the White Sox. Aguilar at first. Aguilar's fine too. Thoughts on Mets stack, Cam? So I haven't really thought about the Mets too much. Let me look. I haven't really thought about the Mets too much. But let's go ahead and break that down right now for you. All right. So the Mets are going against Williams. He's not good versus lefties. He does give up a high WOBA on-base average to lefties. He's solid versus righties, so you kind of want to target the lefties in this lineup. McNeil, Conforto, Cano. Those three should have good games. I don't know about a full Met stack, but those guys are definitely fine, for sure. I like those guys a lot. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, guys. If you're not subscribed to the channel, drop down below. Subscribe to the channel. Drop a like if you haven't already. I might not be here on as long as usual because it is the weekend, but we're going to try to touch on as much as we can. So ask all the questions you guys want. I like Bowers at first. Yeah, he's fine for Cleveland. Yeah, you like Max Fried, so you don't like Philly bats tonight? Max Fried? I like Steven Matz. Not Max Fried, Steven Matz. Not Max, Max. M-A-T-Z. Mini stack with Alonso, Cano, Frazier, GPP. Yeah, that's fine. GPP pitchers. So pitchers that I like for GPP today is going to have to be Clevenger. Clevenger always has crazy upside. He's going against Kansas City, so he's pricey. So honestly, I'd probably still go Cole even in GPP. But Homer Bailey's interesting for GPP. He's going against a Texas team that is worse versus righties and lefties. He actually pitched pretty well in his Oakland debut. It's a good pitcher park. So Homer Bailey is a solid GPP option. But I would still stick with Cole, cash, or GPP. But you can go with Clevenger as well. What about the Reds, Votto or Puig? I like both of them. I like Votto and Puig. I lean a little bit Votto because he's got the lefty-righty matchup. How about Anderson? Good pitcher park. Chase Anderson is in Milwaukee, which is a good hitter's park. No, I'm not going to be playing him as 7-9. I won't. In GPP, he's fine if you want to go with that in GPP. But it's not a good pitcher park in Milwaukee. Yo, Cam, on Wisconsin. What's up, man? Thank you guys for joining me as always. Drop a like down below if you haven't already. I hope you guys are having a good one. Oh, Sean Anderson. Why are you – what? Oh, yeah. Okay, yeah. Sean Anderson, yeah. I mentioned him in the high five. I do like Sean Anderson against San Diego. He's a solid spin down if you want to go that route. He's a decent option. He's not a guy who's going to blow you away and, like, make up for bats not showing up. He doesn't have much upside, but he seems fairly safe. Clevenger or Cole? Cole. Cam, Adams and Travis Darnod both hit 3-run shots from me in early slate. That's what's up, bro. I have Zunino. In the early slate at 2.6. Too cheap. Just a punt.
Owning our first home is a dream come true, but I never imagined we'd have so many home
Who is your lowest price guaranteed dinger? Guaranteed dinger? I can't guarantee anything, but I can try. A very, very cheap guy that I think definitely has home run potential today, and he's super cheap. So if you want to take the shot on him, he's got the power to do it, is Jose Rondon. I mentioned him a minute ago. He's got the righty-lefty matchup against Perez. Rondon's only 2-1, so he's interesting to me at a cheap price. If you don't respect the Reds lefty, would you take Chi-Chi? I wouldn't take Chi-Chi regardless. Honestly, they're at home. Cincinnati's at home in a hitter-friendly ballpark. I think they're going to be okay versus him. Van Meter, cheap dunk. Yeah, Van Meter is great too. I like Sano for 3 home runs tonight. Love Sano, love Minnesota in general. Love Minnesota in general. You can still get plenty of Minnesota bats mixed in with Cole, still good pitching. Matz or Anderson, Fanduel. I would go Matz. I would go Matz. Let me double check on their pricing real quick. Over on FanDuel.
Geico, over 75 years of savings and service.
So Matz is 6'4", Anderson 6'6". Matz 100%. They have Sean Anderson priced way too high. Way too high. I think a solid GPP bet today also would be the Angels. The Angels. There's not as much talk about the Angels as normal, and I mean they're still going against the horrible Baltimore bullpen. Now I get it; the last few games they haven't been good, which would make you think today maybe they would be. So I'm not giving up on the Angels. There's plenty of Angels bats in this lineup that I like as well. Yo, the hard truth. What's up, man? What's going on? We're gonna stay on here for about 15 more minutes. About 15 more minutes. Brown 11-5. Cam, thoughts? Do I think the Browns will go 11-5? No, I don't. I like that they had Odell, so maybe that'll help them. But Odell could also cause problems in the locker room, and they just don't mesh well. Who knows? And Odell, by far and away, is the biggest target on the team. So, but you got Jarvis there too. So, I mean, I really like Jarvis this year. Who's your favorite catcher for tonight in DraftKings? My favorite catcher to play on DraftKings for this main slate is definitely going to be. I mean, I've been spending down a lot lately. That's kind of just been the way I've been rolling, and that's the way I normally roll a catcher. I spend down. At 2-6, Wellington Castillo is a lock for me. He's batting 5th, righty-lefty matchup against Perez. Only 2-6, and Wellington's got the double dong upside. You met Odell. What do you think, man? You think he's going to be drama in that locker room, or you think he's going to be all right? But, yeah, Castillo at catcher for sure. Best stacks on the main. Minnesota for sure. And then the other teams that I'm interested in is Cleveland and the Angels. Minnesota, Cleveland, and Angels are the 3 teams that I really like. Houston is also a team that's priced too low. So that's definitely where I'm going for the main slate. Drop a like if you haven't already. Hit up Greenlight DFS if you didn't get in on the early slate. Hit up greenlightdfs.com. Join the squad. Thoughts on stacking Oakland in GPP? I'm fine with it. I hope not, bro. We made some good moves. Got to see how it pans out. He's a well-spoken dude in person. Yeah, I mean, hey, y'all did make some good moves. I hope the best for you. They're going to be exciting to watch this year for sure. They're going to sell more tickets for sure. Favorite cash tag? Minnesota. Minnesota is my team today. Love them versus Nova. They should absolutely dominate him. And then on the White Sox side, you got some good value like Rondon. You got Castillo at catcher, who's a lock, batting 5th at 2-6. So All great options for sure. They raised the prices on tickets by a huge margin. Yeah, of course they're gonna make some money. Of course they are. I prefer lefties, but like I said, I talked about the guys who are the best for Minnesota a minute ago. I will read that off again. So Kepler is definitely one. Polanco is another. Nelson Cruz, Rosario, Garver, Sano, and Buxton all hit righties well. So Cruz is a righty, but he hits righties well. Garver's a righty, but he hits righties well. Sano's a righty, hits righties well, and Buxton's a righty who hits righties well. So you're good. The whole Minnesota offense. I like Rondon, Jay Cutlet, as like a punt, super cheap bat. I like both sides of the plate. That answers your question, Tom B, right? Do you think the Giants will do good this season? No, I hate the Giants. I am not a Giants fan. I'm sorry. Shout out to everybody who's a Giants fan. I am not a Giants fan. I hate the faces that Eli makes. That's really the only reason. It's just Eli Manning's face. I can't help but to hate it. I loved his brother, man. Peyton Manning is a beast, one of the best of all time. I used to love him, but his brother, damn, dude. His brother is not, just has a messed up face. I want to play the Houston Astros, but they give me a headache. They're so iffy. They're fairly consistent, though. That's the best part about the Astros. They're fairly consistent. You're getting them for a cheap price. Appreciate all your hard work and help. Yes, sir. Yes, sir, Tom V. Who is your favorite NFL team? The Falcons. I'm from Atlanta. I've been rooting for the Falcons since I was born. So tell me your names. And I'm Jamie. The Atlanta Falcons. That is my team. Previously on Love Island, 10 sexy singles coupled up. I'm rolling on early slate GPP. I played Arnaud Adams, both 3-run home run. Yeah, we have I definitely liked Tampa Bay stacking for GPPs in the early slate. Who do I like on the Astros? Bregman and Brantley stick out the most. Fly Eagles fly. I'm a Falcons fan. That's it. There's some teams that I like to watch. Like this year, I will enjoy watching the Browns because Odell's just an exciting player. I want to see how Oakland does with Antonio. There's certain players I just want to see how they do. Like I want to see how Le'Veon does on the Jets. Doesn't mean I really like the team, but certain players I like to just see how they end up doing. Vegas showing Homer Bailey too much respect today. I'll take the over. Yeah, I believe the over as well. I don't love Homer Bailey, but the Rangers have been hitting okay. They're not that bad. The Rangers have been hitting the ball fairly well. They're not that bad at all. So, can you like Bailey and GPP? Yes, I mentioned that earlier. I do like Bailey. Favorite Fanduel cash pitcher? Most of the time, I like to go with that fucking pitcher that really, like, regardless of price, because the value on the bats is so great over on FanDuel. So I would still go with Cole. He's by far and away the best pitcher on the slate. What percentage of the time does Vegas get game totals correct if they know that? They actually don't get it correct much at all. They're not, you know what I'm saying? Like, the only way I like to use Vegas totals is like, okay, if it's a high total and then I do research on the total and I agree that it's going to be high, then I will play players from that. But there's a lot of times that a team will be high and I'll be like, I don't really see why, and I'll fade it. Sometimes it will go off, sometimes it won't, and I'll be right. You know what I'm saying? So I wouldn't put too much faith in the Vegas because they can get it wrong a lot of times, especially baseball. Anything can happen. Baltimore's fine for GPP. What do you think about a Cub stack? GPP, that is fine. That is all good for GPP for sure. Drop a like down below if you haven't already. Ask whatever questions y'all want yet to ask. If you are new, this is what we do. As you can see, people ask questions and I just answer y'all. Favorite GPP stack? I like Cleveland a lot against Kansas City and the Angels. Cleveland and the Angels. Do you think Yankees will win against the Red Sox today? That's tough. I think the Red Sox are probably going to win against Sabathia. You can do anything in GPP, exactly. Like, it's going to be rare that I tell you, no, you can't do that in GPP because you can do anything you want. Literally. Because there could be, like, in all honesty, I do a ton of research, but at the end of the day, a team I haven't been on at all could end up being the top scoring team of the slate. You know what I'm saying? So you never know. And so playing certain, like, off the wall plays that nobody's thinking about for GPP is definitely a way to go. For sure. You can do anything. For sure. Like, the what you want to do in GPP is you want to get that stack that nobody's on and they just go fucking berserk. What players I like on LA? The same ones as always. Ohtani, Trout, Upton. Those are my 3 favorite all the time. Fletcher.
Yeah, I don't know.
For sure. Drop a like if you haven't already. We got over 60 people in here. Drop a like. Down below for your boy. If you're watching and you hate me, drop a dislike. Either way. Drop something. Favorite stack today? Any good price half stacks? FanDuel Cash. For FanDuel, all right. Let's look at the cheap prices over on FanDuel.
I don't feel like she can let on.
Okay.
I feel like
So on FanDuel, we do have some cheap bats that I kind of like. Brandon Belt at 2.7 is really good. Johan Camargo will bat lefty, batting 5th against Eflin. He's cheap. Mike Freeman for Cleveland. Bear Min 2,000. Lock him in. You guys know me. I like Cleveland today, and the lefties especially. Sparkman is not good. Mike Freeman at 2,000. Bear Min batting 3rd is a lock on FanDuel. All right. Ryan O'Hearn against Clevenger. He's batting 5th at Bear Min as well, so he's a decent option. He's not a lock. Like Mike Freeman is, but he's a good option. Van Meter's only 2.3 over here. Jesus Aguilar's 2.5. Puig's only 3.3. You got David Dahl at 3,000. There's tons of cheap guys over here, man. There always is. Robinson Cano is only 2.7. So yeah, spend up for the pitcher you want, and then get those cheap guys. Bailey plus Matt's high price bets. That's fine. I can't hate you on that. Clean ass fade you got, Cam. Appreciate it, bro. My hair was getting fucking, like, not long, but just annoying. Like, you know how, like, if you wake up in the morning and you have to go, like, do your hair, you can't just wake up and go. That's not where I like it to be low enough to where I can just get out of bed and fucking be ready to go out. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to sit there in the fucking mirror and do all the extra shit. Rolling with Cole and Sparkman. Sparkman a beast at home. I would not play Sparkman against Cleveland. In GPP, like we said, you can do anything. Anything you put your mind to, you can do it. The problem is Sparkman is not good, okay? And Cleveland is going to do great today. Cleveland will do great today. I have to shave badly. Badly. You're starting to look like a fucking detective or some shit. And my goddamn shit is getting too bushy.
And someone who doesn't take themselves seriously. I got these dance moves that are the secret weapon. Once my heads start going, you can only hope to contain them.
Your cartoon character, the big one, you need to slam him back. What you talking about? You talking about my what do you call it? The shit that a fucking fan made me? My picture? My profile picture? Yeah, a fan sent that to me, so I just used it. It looks big bone though. It looks fat for real. Shit. I weigh. Matter of fact, I'm a little too light. I need to start eating a little more cornbread or something. Like when I first got with my girlfriend, she used to cook all the time. She's a Latina girl. And when I first got with her, she was cooking constantly. You know what I'm saying? And her family was always cooking and all that shit. So I got bit. I started gaining weight quick. And then, you know, once you're with somebody a certain amount of time, that shit started dwindling off. Now we eat out a ton. And, you know, I still don't gain weight like that, but I'm like 180. I'm like 6'1", 6'2", 180. So I'm not like a tiny dude, but I need to gain weight. For damn show. You think Chris Davis comes alive today? That's tough, man. That's tough, bro. I hate Chris Davis right now. My favorite pitchers on Fanduel is Cole. My favorite pitcher on Draftkings is Cole and Max. Kim, what's good, bro? Yes, sir. Let's get it, Jay Smooth. Yes, Davis Dong, book it. Oh, you're booking a Dong right now? Shit. Protein shakes, but ice cream in it. Drink as much as you can after you eat a meal before bed. I'm gonna try that out, man. Because you know what's crazy is I eat a lot. To be honest with you, I eat a lot, but I don't gain. And I'm not super tiny either. Like I'm not a twig or nothing. You know what I'm saying? But like, you know, I still weigh like I said, I'm like 180. You know what I'm saying? So I'm not tiny. You know what I'm saying? But I do want to get a little more. You know, in high school I used to be in great shape. And that's kind of like I want to get back to that. Like just because I'm old as fuck now, my hip hurts and my knee hurts, doesn't mean you can't get in. You know, you can get it. I can get a weight gainer. I'm not that desperate for it yet. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, I'm kind of average-ish, but like I do want to kind of like, you know, just a little bit. I don't want to go do too much. I'll probably just start lifting more, shit like that. Most of the time I do more cardio than I do lifting, just because I don't want to get like huge buff muscular and shit. That's just not who I am. I don't care for that. But I like cardio the most. Like I like to run the most. I like to play basketball. I like to get my lungs working because I used to smoke cigarettes and that shit fucked my lungs up. So ever since I quit those years ago, I've been on that like cardio kick trying to get my lungs back up, get my wind back up. I'm almost 6'3", 236. So yeah, I'm about an inch short. We're about probably the same height, around the same height. And you are heavier than me. I'm like 180, 185. 185 max. Like I haven't weighed myself today, but last time I weighed myself was like 180, 182, something like that. Cole and who? Cole and Max. Cole and Max is the way to go. You felt catfish, bro? Sorry, I'm not a fat ass like you hoped for. Sorry, I'm not a fat ass like you think my character is. He doesn't even look fat, bro. My guy does not even look fat, dude. My guy does not look fat, bro. All right, no need to roast on my dude, all right? And a fan made it for me, okay? So I don't give a shit if you look like a roly-poly. I'm going to post it because I appreciate it. Drop a like down below if you haven't already. Freddie Freeman. I love my boy Freddie all the time. Rhythm Beast, what's up, man? We're going to stay on here for a few more minutes, so any questions you guys have left, shoot it at me. Let's get it. We already talked about my favorite stack is Minnesota. Minnesota and Cleveland. I'm all over them, like white on rice, all right? Love Garrett Cole and love Max at pitching. If you want to spend down, Sean Anderson's fine. We've talked about that. So, yeah, which Braves bats do you like today? So the Braves bats that stick out to me the most today, I was looking at that actually earlier to get kind of an idea. Freddie Freeman, for sure. Donaldson has been crushing righties. Eflin is horrible versus lefties. So, fuck, what the fuck? Albies will be fine. Freeman will be fine. Camargo, Donaldson. So right there, Acuna, 1 through 5. 1 through 5 is straight. Any love for Clevenger on FanDuel? No. I'm not playing Clevenger at all. I need them Oakland and Ranger lineups to drop. And GPP Clevenger's fine. Minnesota, Cleveland for Cashman. Yeah, they're fine. Yeah, I like Minnesota mixed up with some Cleveland, maybe a little LA. You know what I'm saying? Like a little sprinkle of this and that, you know? Minnesota with a little sprinkle of Cleveland and a little sprinkle of LA, pretty much. But catcher, Wellington Castillo is locked at catcher, all right? Wellington Castillo is too cheap, batting in a good spot of the order, righty-lefty. Play Wellington at catcher, and it can kind of save you money, and you can get what you need elsewhere, all right? Thank you guys for joining me as always, man. I love doing live shows with y'all. Probably won't go live tomorrow because I'm just going to be chilling. I think my mom wants me to go to dinner.
And what we can do. So we won't see how that works.
And your boy here thinks you should never do that.
I think my mom wants to go to dinner tomorrow, so I'll probably be over there hanging out with her tomorrow. So probably no live show tomorrow, but it is what it is. I love y'all. Have a good weekend. Greenlightdfs.com. Join the squad. Damn, Big Hova. You're late, bro. Who do you like on the Reds? Van Meter sticks out the most. Votto, the lefties. All right, bro. All right, Rhythm Beast. Appreciate y'all for joining me, man. And yeah, I hope y'all kill it today. Greenlightdfs.com for the main slate, man. Let's smash it. And I am going to do this fucking lineup for Maine. Chill the fuck out. Eat with my mom tomorrow, you know, do the kid things that sons should do. And it is what it is. Y'all be good, all right? Have a good one. Be safe. I'm out.